To the Football Locker Room channel. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe on your way in.
Your camera's moving mad, by the way.
I
Kind of
know,
like Arsenal this weekend,
I don't
but
know. Yeah, boy, just like your goal in it could never be mine. But
oh yeah, yeah. See,
anyways, big up
see,
Roblox in the building.
taking shots. We're in 30 seconds into the
Big up
show, man.
Roblox, man. Big
Big
up
up
that
Roblox.
building, man. Do you know what I mean? Um,
Man, being a hater don't look good on you, Shaq.
I'm not a hate. I'm not a hater. I'm just a football man.
Uh,
Football man. Yeah.
hating looks good on me. Hating don't look good on you, brother.
Anyways, um, Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1, Leeds 3, Liverpool 3. I'm here with my illustrious brother, Link. We are going to start off with the Arsenal game.
Oh, we are. What game was that?
You know exactly what game it is, man. I might have
Wait,
to.
wait. We had the Martinez Emery derby.
This prick. This prick. Honestly.
Every year, I'm gonna let you go ahead. But every year, those two say they wake up and they go, "How can we fuck up Arsenal's season?" Remember remember from Bad Boys when he goes, "Marcus, I feel like you guys wake up and you say, hey, how can we fuck up the captain's day today?" And that's what,
Yeah.
that's what
Good
Emery
point,
and
bad boy,
Martinez did to
man.
you, man. That shit was great.
Yeah. RP the captain, man.
Oh,
I mean, look, I said a lot. I was actually supposed to be with family yesterday, Link, and
oh,
we conceded that goal, and I sat down in the same spot for like 40 minutes
and you said I'm not going.
after jump out, jump back in. By the way, it's
Yeah,
really up to you. Do you know what I mean? Big up
yeah,
everyone in the chat, man. Yeah, it was just a dark moment. Do you know what? I don't think I'll summarize this very quickly. I don't think we were bad, but we weren't good. I think we had enough territory in their final third to definitely get more goals than we did. Do you know what I mean? Some people might look at I don't know. Some people blame the selection from the manager. Others blame the substitutions. Others blame Eze Odegaard. There's blame to go all round, but we should have done much better. You can argue Aston Villa should have done better with the chances that they had. I don't know what Watkins was on. He got in behind our defense.
bro. Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, but just couldn't finish his dinner.
That was the fanboy. You know, he didn't want to be the one that ruined your title charge.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, apart from the 10 minutes in the second half, I can't say there was any period of the game that we were actually very good. In Cappy at the end, I don't know where the blood clot. Yeah, I think my dog. You know what I mean? Just that's it. Where that's the ball where. So you had to
That
do, and I would have been pissed off with the draw, but it's now one winning four. It's what 4 goals in 3 games.
wait, is that the same form as Liverpool? Oh no, well we have an extra point. We have an extra point.
This motherfucker. You know what? Just go ahead. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no, keep going, keep going. I
No,
want
no,
to talk
I'm
about
done.
Arsenal.
I'm not. I'm
No,
done.
no,
No,
Shaq, I'm sorry.
I'm
Hey,
done. I'm
I'm going on
done.
mute. I'm going on mute. I'm going on
No,
mute.
no, no, no. Lick. I was here for an hour and a half yesterday. You know, I'm glad that you're here, that you're happy, that you want to interject, you want to do all of this, because I'm not even trying to talk too much when it comes to.
It's funny that you say that because you know I feel like I have my adversaries that I just meet on YouTube, and you know you are not the one. The person I am looking for is conveniently not here, and
Mm,
you know as the hater I am. I try to look at things with a critical eye, not because it makes hating fun, but I want to be true in my words. A real hater is a skeptic, a speculator, and he asks for more. It shouldn't be a problem. So when I hate, and when we go back 3 or 4 weeks, when your lead was 8, 10 points on City, and we're talking about, and we have people talking about the Chelsea record once again, which should be taboo at this point, because once you mention it, it doesn't happen. We have people talking about that. We have people coming on stream saying, "Rah, I don't know when the next shot on target against us is going to be." Right? And so now we're 3 weeks on. You're still conceding less than 5 shots on target, but Gabriel and Saliba have been injured. Your two best attacking goal threats, whether that's in play or out of play. Yes, I said it because you guys are set piece FC. You guys have lost the set piece goals. You've managed to score some open play goals, but now the results are faltering. So when people ask me, "Oh, why do you call them set piece FC? Why is it a problem when we score set pieces?" The problem isn't when you score set pieces. The problem is the frequency and the reliance on said set pieces. So when you go in these last 4 games and you don't have a set piece goal to break the deadlock and change the game state, your team plays the way they have been playing. Now, if we were talking about the actual game against Villa, I kind of agree with your sentiment. I don't think anyone necessarily played bad for Arsenal. I don't think there were performances that were enough. I also don't think that you deserve to get anything out of the game. However, I will say Villa was very fortunate to win that game after all the chances that they didn't take throughout the course of the game. Uh, so you can look at it on either side of the coin. Were Villa lucky? Did they deserve to win? Who knows? But I'll say you guys look gassed more than anything. At the end of the game, you guys look gassed. My father brought this up to me that after you guys subbed off Calafiori, he couldn't even sit down. My boy was leaning up against the stands, just trying to catch his breath. He was gassed, and it was noticeable, right? Declan Rice, who has been playing better and better in my haters' eyes. Yes, I said it. Declan Rice has been improving his game week in, week out. However, Declan Rice and Zubamendi aren't enough, right? And I don't even like how I worded that because the Odegaard hate that you're mentioning is so fucking stupid. We go through this every 2 to 3 months with your club and your fan base where Odegaard, because he's not getting GA and scoring these worldy goals, it's like, oh, Odegaard doesn't do enough. Odegaard is constantly just fidget spinning. Odegaard is your controller. Odegaard is your controller. You need him in the team. I'm tired of this Odegaard hate. I really am. There's a difference between hating on a player and asking for more. But at the same time, every time Odegaard is out of your team for an extended period of time, your attack goes to shit. Your attack goes to shit. Eze had a good game against Spurs. I haven't seen Eze since. Now I'm hearing Eze needs to go back on the wing. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Right? Back to what I was saying about the stamina. So Rice was gassed. Calafiori was gassed. And my boy Piero was gassed. I think that goal was all fatigue. If you watch the last 7 minutes of the game, Piero Hincapié and your back line in general are running around with their heads cut off, trying to make sure that they're not leaving any gaps. Your team was gassed. And that happens. That happens. But as your team was gassed and dropped points yesterday, fixture congestion is a real thing. So you have to be thankful. Not thankful. You have to appreciate the fact that you guys have done so well so far in this season, because as you guys play a Club Brugge this week, you're going to hope and expect rotation.
I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out and jump back in. Sorry.
Yeah. You're good. I can keep hating on Arsenal.
This prick.
It's easy for me. It's easy for me to see these things. And if we're talking about the blueprint that I tried to hypothesize, we're seeing now in these last 4 games that while Gabriel and Saliba are there, you have a blueprint for containing Arsenal. 1 win and 4. It's that simple. If you have, and I said this to Yas last time he was on the show, a team like Villa can cause you problems. A team like Newcastle can cause you problems. A team like Sunderland can cause you problems.
Just very quickly, I know he's addressing you, Link, yeah, but just very quickly, yeah. So
Yeah, but he's not even saying anything crazy though. Go ahead, Jack.
he may not be match fit yet, and Victor isn't at his peak form as he was with Sporting. Our defence gave Aston Villa too much space. Roblox share. I'll be very real with you, yeah. I'm not trying to hear all of that. And Link, I don't know if you remember, yeah, but earlier on this season, I said you can't always lean on your defense.
Correct.
Now, we had a very good run of keeping clean sheets, but I said there were certain games where players were entering our final third, but they just didn't have the quality to either get the shot on target or, to be fair, Gabriel Saliba, they're very, very good defenders. The one game that sticks out was Wilson against Fulham, and he got out of defense multiple times. Now,
There.
back at centre back, so now we've got our backup centre back. Sorry, not our backup right back. Yeah, playing in the right back position. Now, the last time I checked, yeah, we have 7 attackers available. The last time I checked, we don't have any midfielders injured.
Correct.
So what the fuck I want to know is that out of 3 games, are you telling me the best that you can do is 3 goals? Because if you score at that rate, yeah, throughout the course of the season, you're getting fucking relegated, mate. And I know 3 games, 38 games, big difference. I get it, but I'm not trying to hear this injury thing. Man are just coming back. Okay, they've been back for a week and a bit now. These men are professional footballers. They know how to play the game. And to be fair with Odegaard, second half he was all right. The second half he was actually getting on the ball, protecting the ball, trying to give them goal, make slides.
I lost you for a second.
I think Odegaard did done his thing, man. Like you said, I don't know what people expect from him. You know, I mean, he's a controller. People, they see certain players and they want them to be a certain type of way instead of actually accepting them for what they are. You know. But I'm not trying to hear this injury thing, man. The attackers can score goals, and you know what's funny, guys? You know what's funny, yeah? Because what was everyone saying about Man City? Oh, their defense is bad, etc., etc. These bomber holes conceded 4 against Fulham,
And still one.
2 against Leeds United. Please tell me why these bomber holes are on the same amount of goal difference as us.
Hmm.
Please tell me why. Oh, but if Haaland don't score, they ain't got nothing. Okay, yeah, but guess what? You can you can rely on that consistency of one player that's always gonna score you goals instead of
Instead of corner kicks.
okay? And you need a goal, or you need a moment of brilliance, or you need someone that knows how to rush that ball, and you don't have anyone in particular to count on, you're gonna end up with mud in your face. That's what's gonna happen. It's what's gonna happen. Now we all know, yeah, that there was a period of
You hear me? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what was going on there. But to his point, there are no injuries in Arsenal's attack. There are no, well, that's not true. That's not true. There are no injuries in Arsenal's midfield. Arsenal is still missing Havertz. Um, but Gyökeres getting up to speed, to your point, Roblox, I don't think that's a big enough issue because I don't think Gyökeres getting up to speed is going to help your team that much as far as how you attack because he's really good in open space and counterattacking situations. But when you guys play against these low blocks, I don't see his effectiveness. I really don't. Even the goals he scored this year, I don't see. I think there was maybe one against Leeds. There's not a goal I've seen Gyökeres score where I go, yeah, that goal doesn't happen without Gyökeres on the pitch. So that's my problem with Gyökeres. And I think Gyökeres, as far as ability and fit in your attack and how your offense plays, I think Marino and Havertz are still, and Jesus probably would still be better fits for Arsenal in the attack. Um, I think the Madueke hype has died down a little bit, as it should have. And you
I
back?
think the Madueke hype has died down a little bit, as it should have. And
Yo,
It's a
calling.
crazy echo.
the Madueke
Oh, my
hype
bad, my bad,
died
my
down
bad.
a little bit.
Hold on, wait. Yo, the echo now.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, well, good, well, good. Sorry, can I just quickly
No,
mention something here,
go for
very
it.
quickly about this Swedish baker, yeah, that we got as a striker. Yeah, this brother needs to be working in Greg's. You know what it is about this Jokeres brother, yeah. I think, yeah, that if he was growing up in England, I don't know if you have this in America, link, yeah, but in England, well, now it's a little different, yeah, but in England, when I was going to school and that, you had different sets in it. You had set one, set two, set three, set four, set five, set six. And obviously, set one being the highest and set six is the lowest, innit? Do you know what I mean? And in set six, you have them brothers there, yeah, that's only been in the. If we're talking like an English class, you have them brothers there, yeah, that's only been in the country for like 6 months, brother. And can't
Oh yeah.
that kind of thing. I think, yeah, your career is a 6'8", you know, a set six you. Sorry, that's what I think he is. This brother, yeah, he's not intelligent. Yeah, he wants to be playing wrestling with defenders. Yeah, instead of do you know what? Yeah, I've been impressed about Haaland. Yeah, more this season than ever. Yeah, he doesn't always wrestle with defenders no more. Sometimes he stands in offside positions. You know the whole thing.
Yeah.
He stands in offside
Uh-huh.
position. So now when the ball goes down the ring and yeah, you know the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
This brother's not intelligent. It's not intelligent. Man, if you tell him this is not SmackDown Raw, you don't need to be touch tight to defenders all the time. When the ball comes into him, he never I never see him like jump for the ball or stand off the defender and jump for the ball. It's never that. It's always his arm on the
Yeah.
shirt, trying to
Yeah.
grapple, trying to wrestle with man.
Yeah.
Bro,
You can't
it's
jump.
dumb. And very quickly as well, yeah. Now he does make attacking runs. Cool. Players don't find them cool. Do you know why Marino is able to score these poacher goals or these back post, front post goals and Jokeres can't? Because Marino, he would do the little. He's got a bit of agility. He
Yeah.
would do that one
He'll
run
do
and
the
then make the
yeah.
other.
Yep.
Yeah, this
And
guy
then
is
he's back
done.
post before
Like,
you know it.
thank
Hmm.
you, but this guy is he's done. I don't know what it is with him. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, and
Mm.
I have my favorites in your side, and Marino's one of them. But like, we just have to start like remove the position from some players, bro. Like some people are just ballers. Some people are just ballers and know the game, bro. It's that simple.
We're gonna get into that, Nems. Don't worry about that one.
Oh, here we go.
We're
Yeah.
gonna. Do you know what? I shouldn't even be laughing like that. I just, yeah, man, it's mad. It's just Nems. I know you had talk in it, so I'm laughing at you. But you know what? Yeah. What do you call it? One, I don't think it's the worst idea, and two, I'm kind of pissed off with my own team and my own football club right now. So yeah, man. But I don't know, Nems. You speak a lot in it, so that laugh was for you. It wasn't for Link. It wasn't for any. It wasn't for Liverpool itself. I actually don't think it's too bad of a bad idea, but one of them ones, man. One of them
It's
ones.
a
But
terrible
yeah,
idea.
man. Just your correct. I don't know, man. I think we have to write that one off. Like earlier in the season, I was like, I'm willing to concede that I was wrong about this guy because at the very least, if he was a bullying defender, he knows how to actually strike a ball. Link, when I see a man, yeah, can't even time his shots against League One Port Vale. How was a League One centre back catching up to you? And you had I think he had 2 touches and a good 2 seconds to get the shot off, and he got caught up. Oh, he didn't start. He came on fresh. So you can't even say man's tired. He's been running up and down. Man was fresh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm out.
Does he remind you of anyone else? A certain Uruguayan that is no longer in the league.
Oh no, no. Do you know what? Yeah, no.
He's a heavier Nunez.
No, do you know what? Yeah, I link, and I'm not a big fan of Nunez. I don't really rate him. That's just disrespect to Darwin Nunez. At this point, Link, that's a disrespect to Darwin Nunez. It's dark. A man don't realize it because Nunez isn't the cleanest of players, far from it. But at least when he's physical with players, like it's noticeable. I don't know. Maybe there's something up there where it's like he knows how to press and just do certain things with Gyökeres. It's Link. It's nothing. It's
Nah,
just
bro.
nothing.
It's
And the
quality.
only 2 performances you had were against newly promoted teams, and they look like they're gonna go back down. There's been 1 or 2 games here and there where he had 2 moments in a game where he holds it up well, but that ain't flipping good enough, man. It ain't good enough.
I got a dark question for you.
There we go.
Does he get 10 GA in the league? Or 10 goals, not GA. GA is easy. Does he get 10 goals in the league?
I'm actually not even sure, That's a very dark question indeed.
Very dark.
That is dark. Jesus, holy Christ, that's dark.
Hey, is the striker of the year not going to get more than 10 GA? He's the striker of the year. He's the best striker in the world.
Is there anything else you want to say? Do you know what? Yeah, there's so much more I could go into, but actually, yeah, I'm just not. Any more heating?
This is why Eze was at Crystal Palace until he was 27, because he's mercurial and he's streaky. I don't like your fan base because now they're asking for Waneri in the lineup, but they were twerking for Madueke after he had 2 games of getting a bunch of corners for you guys. Gyökeres should be nowhere near your starting lineup. And what's another one? Like at this point, you should start Martinelli over Gyökeres if you want a striker that's faster to run in behind. You should just do that. And then what was the other thing? Who was the defender? Oh yeah. So once again, someone who had a lot of matter of fact energy and chest that I've alluded to previously is not here. But I was told that your defensive depth was sufficient enough to get you through this run of games, and it has not. So when people are saying, "Oh, we got Ben White," "Oh, we got MLS," "We got Mascara and Capier," now Mascara's hurt. So all the depth that was lauded about at the beginning of the year, we're seeing what that depth is really like now, and this might be why Arteta doesn't rotate your side.
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing that. Do you know what? Yeah, I think very quickly, I think Arteta's been a little bit better this season when it comes to rotating the team, and that's in comparison to previous seasons. I think our defensive depth has been good enough because we haven't been slapped in any games. It's just the attack is full of shit. I'm sorry, but I've said before, yeah. Do you know what it is, Link? Yeah, because what that kind of suggests, yeah, is that the defense has to either keep a clean sheet or only concede 1 goal if they are to win the game.
And that's a lot of pressure.
That's right. That's a problem. That's a problem. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know any title winning team that has had to depend on that. Even if you look at recent years, all the winners have been the best attacking team or the most goals
No.
scored. Not the least
Conte's
goals
Chelsea.
scored. Yeah, yeah. But then again, yeah. But then again, when you got Fabregas and Diego Costa, it's dumb, innit? It's long,
Yeah.
long, and they still had Hazard at
You
that point. Yeah,
you
long,
got you got
long.
you got Declan Rice.
Ha. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Mm. But Link, no pun intended, but you know that we link up when it comes to the Rice thing anyway. So you
No,
know
but
that.
he's been, bro. I have very little hate for Rice as of lately, and it's
Mm.
bothering me.
No, no, but I hear it. But there's Declan Rice shit and there's Cesc Fabregas in it. Like, let's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's not take the piss.
Yo, I'm hearing Declan Rice is the best midfielder in the world. That's what I've been hearing.
That's crazy.
So
That's crazy. That's crazy. For me, there's only two world class midfielders here, and that's Vitinha and Pedri. Well, number eight, anyways, and people are classing Declan Rice as our number eight these days. So yeah, I'm sorry, but people, the sport is called football, innit? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put you in world class, yeah, just because you can put in tackles and that.
nah, he hits free kicks too. All action.
Get a... Anyways,
Come on, let's talk about what you really want to talk about, bro. Come on.
Do you know what? A part of me wants to curse this team out.
That's why I joined the show, for you to curse out Arsenal.
This guy's a dickhead. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Do you know what? I can't wait to get to your goal. Do you know what? Yeah, I was gonna come here and a calm thing all down and that, but hey, listen, yeah, wait till we get to your goal, innit? Do you know what I mean? The pussy. Anyways, what was the final point I wanted to make? Yeah, Zubamendi. Yeah, I don't know where that guy was yesterday.
He getting mashed up. Hey, Morgan
Nah,
Rogers ain't no joke.
nah,
Morgan Rogers was running rings around your club. I said, "Oh, John McGinn got vision." I
solid player, that man.
That's a quality footballer right there. Looks aesthetically horrible, but it works.
Nah, 100%, man, 100%. But yeah, Zubi, step your game up, man. Let me just go for the chat real quick, real quick. Haven't been putting up any of their comments, man. But yeah, listen, big up everyone in the chat. Big up Mustafa. Big up Nems. Big up Roblox. Big up Twisted Fate. You know what I mean? Where was I? Yesterday was on Mikel. Emery has his number. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'll be real with you. Like, this is, and I'm not saying that Mikel got everything perfect. He didn't, but this is not a game to look at the manager. I feel like, as much as I don't believe in him, I feel like when we drop points, it's always Mikel. It's on Mikel. No, the players didn't turn up. Mikel didn't tell Saka to be off to live offside. Didn't do that. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't tell Gyökeres to not make the right movement. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't tell Zubamendi to stay at home on his couch and eat paella and watch the rest of the boys go out there, because it seemed like we was playing with 10 men out there, not 11. Like, Mikel didn't tell the guys to do that. Mikel didn't tell him, and we know Mikel is a negative motherfucker. He didn't tell Nkapie to take 4 or 5 touches of the ball in his own defensive third instead of clearing the ball where there's fucking seconds left of the game. Like, I'm not gonna hear it. You could argue, why did he start Eze on the left? Maybe he could have done. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you agree. I think you would, but a lot of people are saying that Eze should have been kept on and Odegaard should have been subbed off. Hell no. In this type of game, you needed Odegaard. You needed someone that was going to get on the ball. A high volume, not high volume passer, but he gets high volume touches. Like you said, I love the word that you used earlier, actually. Mercurial. I love that word. I love that word. That is what Eze is. Low, what do you call it? Low amount of touches. He's not a player that's gonna run games. You needed the Odegaard in there. But yeah, man. Conceding to Sunderland and Villa. Bro, Man City conceded 4 to fucking Fulham. They still got the 3 points.
It's not the conceding. Y'all need to score.
been saying it, but you know,
Y'all gonna concede less than like 25 goals this year. It's not gonna be the goals against that you don't win the Prem. It's the goals for, because people forget this. And if you look at Liverpool's table position, I'll tell you this: draws don't mean shit in a title race.
mm,
3 points. Draws are only good for morale.
and do you know what? One more thing with Arsenal, yeah. Before
If
I
they
get into
are.
the rest of the chat, yeah. You
Yeah.
guys make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe. Make sure you might head on over to Sports Uncensored 4K as well, where Yash and T is at. The link is in the description, people. Yeah, but oh, what was I gonna say now? Jesus, I think that left me, you know. Man had a good point. What push show was I gonna crash it on now? Listen, people, if it gets back in it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's see what everyone is saying in the chat. Shaq, you get humbled? No, not really. Do you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure Link can attest to it. My own fan base will attest to it. I'm not one to go off the rails, yeah, and say the maddest of things in it. I could be happy in a moment, but I always let people know I enjoy it while it lasts. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I know my football club. We've done nothing but bottle shit for the best part of 22 years. So yeah, we had Konya out for the Everton game. He would have been pinnacle for breaking the defense down, but we didn't run that excuse. I hear it. Salah leave. We gonna get into that. Salah owns Mo Trafford. Hey, I don't know. This is the time to be back in your goat like that, man. Link, whose side you on, Slot or Salah?
I don't
Or do
like
you want
that
to wait?
question.
Or do you want to wait? Or do you want to wait till we get into it?
No, he asked that question. I hate that question. I don't
Mm,
I don't like that there's sides, because
mm,
one, I feel like people forget this every day. I'm still slot in. So that's the first thing you have to say. But I also, Salah can feel aggrieved and done dirty. But this is now the second or third time that Salah has publicly came out and crashed out. Two off the top of my head: the Klopp one and now this one.
mm,
Right? The things he said and that he was quoted for saying, like comparing his situation to Harry Kane's in a way.
mm.
He didn't directly compare him, but he mentioned them in the same sentences.
He said,
Like, that's
sorry, Harry.
completely different. Harry Kane was 28, 29, wherever. Now, I mean, he was at the start of his prime of his career. You are 33, brother. You are 33 years old. Do you keep up with your body in peak physical condition? Yes, I understand that. But also, something I hate hearing people say, but I have to say it now: we have eyes. We have eyes. You can't, if you're our GOAT, and this is in my opinion, and he's still my GOAT, but if you're our GOAT
Mm,
and you aren't able to have a positive effect on the game the way you used to, and you're able to see that, but then you come out of the team and then you want to say, oh, well, I'm not the only problem. That does no good.
mm.
And if I'm going to be an asshole about it, that's why you weren't given the armband or given the vice captaincy. Like, you have to have an ego to be that good. I understand that. And I have to say this every time I say something negative, because I appreciate all he's done. I appreciate him at the club. But you cannot start right now. I don't know if ever again you can start for this club, because you can't play defense.
Mm.
It is an 11 on 11 sport. The tactics have changed. Modern football requires fullbacks to get up the field. These fullbacks create overloads. Who's supposed to track the fullbacks?
Mm. Salah centre forward. I've been saying it, man.
But then you can't do that, because Salah would then be, well, you have to do that, but Salah is then behind Isak and Hugo in the pecking order, because Isak's not deserving of a starting spot right now.
Well, then one of them's got to go out wide.
But and this is where you can blame Slot. Slot's favorite player is Gakpo, right? So if you're looking at this situation holistically, recruitment wasn't done well enough because they made gambles that didn't pay off. Right? The squad planning wasn't done well enough because they made gambles on Salah and Van Dijk, and it's not panning out. You know, all these calculated risks are coming to blow up in our face right now, and so the club is having to mitigate those issues. But I know for a fact, well, not I know for a fact, but I knew with pretty good confidence that the club was going to take Salah's side in this because Salah has to leave anyways. We took so long to offer the contract last year because they were scared of this happening right here, not Salah crashing out publicly, but the fact that the drop-off could be this violent and so steep. Right? So if you're Hughes and Edwards has been scorned in the past by the Henderson, Wijnaldum, Fabinho midfield, where he said, we're not signing players over 30 anymore. And then 2 players over 30 win you the Prem. So now he's already in a bind. Trent says he's leaving. He has to keep some of the squad intact or no one else wants to come in. Right? It's all hindsight. But you have to look at the fact that we lost Trent, forcing a lot of more actions to happen. And Salah's one of them. Once we lost Trent, Salah had to stay.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it. Nems is saying I need Slot to go, but you know what's coming up next though? If Slot does go, in the meantime, it's either gonna be John Heitinger or it's gonna be
Steve
Gerrard. He slipped on his fucking ass. He gave it to Demba. Steve Gerrard. Steve Gerrard. He slipped on his fucking ass. He gave it to Demba. Steve Gerrard. Hey, you know what's mad, Jet? Hey, nobody will have a song like that on my goat, you know. Treacherous. Anyways, let's get back into the comments. This is your fault, Link. I was gonna go easy. Yeah.
Hey, you talking about Stevie G? My manager has better form than your manager does, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that's great in 8th, mate. Yeah.
Hey, gained a point on Arsenal. So we were 3 minutes away. We were 3 minutes away from being in 5th, man. You know, it's okay. It's okay. But I don't even know if you want to talk about the game, but hold on.
I was gonna, let's go over a few more comments, you know what I mean, and then.
So I'm saying, Twisted. That's what I'm, bro. Like you're unk now. Like you're unk. Figure it out. Accept that you're unk.
Big up Roblox. We have 7 attackers and we score 3 goals. I hear it. Going back to the point that I made, man.
Oh yeah.
I made obviously Arsenal in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Facts, man.
Yeah, we need lights.
3 goals every 2 games and 76 goals every season. And wait, that ain't. It's not bad, but it ain't good. It ain't good. Do you know what I mean? Man said Shaq was in set 6. You know what's funny? Yeah, I was actually in set 1. Well, for the main things, anyways, English, maths, science. I was actually in set 1. Just don't tell me what happened to the end grades in it, because wait, man had a mare. Like, when I say a mare, like I didn't end up with A's. I expected to end up with. I didn't end up with A's, but I don't know what happened, man. You know what I mean? Only 1 A in that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but it is what it is, man. And Kane scores 76 goals every 75-ish matches, and he is 1 tackler alone. Now I hear it. Even though him and Haaland are a bit aliens in their own respect. Like, nah, I hear it, man. I hear you. We could use Link's goal as an example. Do you know what I mean? Like, really reliable when it comes to coming up with a goal season out, man. Do you know what I mean? So with a play like that, you're always most seasons you're always
not this season. Not this season.
Yeah, well, you get what I'm saying. Like, over the years, like, come on, how many trophies have you won with him in a team? Was it like 8?
Yeah. A lot.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like, you know, oh, and it's funny. The last time we won a trophy, who did we have up top? I wonder who. Do you remember
A
who, Link?
Boomerang? A
Yeah.
Boomerang?
Mm. 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 Anyways, Nems is saying Jokeres is us.
Yeah, but what about our attackers? I don't have a winger.
uh,
Brother, no. You're not
I mean,
understanding.
no,
You're
no,
Shaq.
no. You
I'd
do,
take
you do,
Garnacho.
you
Shaq,
do.
I'd take Garnacho.
No.
I'd take Garnacho. That's how bad it is. Yeah. Put me up. I'll take Garnacho at this point. I want someone that just runs. I haven't seen a run in behind from an attacker in 3 months. In 3 months. My fullbacks are asked to run in behind. Is that a slot thing? Maybe. But I've never seen Gakpo running behind. Salah can't run in behind. Salah physically can't run in behind. Ekitike likes the ball to feet. He's looking for people to combine with. We have no runners. You know how bad it is? Slot name dropped Jacob Murphy in a press conference. He said, yeah, well, we don't have a Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy?
I saw those quotes.
That's what I'm saying. But you think I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy because I said Garnacho would improve this team. That's how bad it is, brother. That's what my point is.
Oh Lord.
It's that bad. I'll take Nelly. Martinelli. I'll take Martinelli. You know, like
Wow.
why are you saying wow? We are trash. I don't have a single winger that my manager likes, has confidence in, or performs week in, week out. I don't have one. I don't have one.
At least, Martinelli has scored 15 Premier League goals in a season, bro.
But that's what but I don't need someone to score. I need someone to hit their fullback on the overlap and run in behind. I'm asking for bare minimum. I need fundamentals.
I hear it.
I need fundamentals.
No.
Okay. Why? No fundamental. No. I have to. I'm sorry, Shaq, but I have. Why am I asking for fundamentals from the Premier League champions? How old are you when they tell you not to leave your feet in the box? How old are you, Shaq? How old are you when they tell you not to leave your feet in the box? How old are you? We have one job. We have one job. We're away at Ellen Road. We get 2 goals. This is the first time I've seen a 2-0 lead for us in 5 months. I'm shocked to see a 2-0 lead. And I knew the second that Konate went to the ground, we weren't winning that game. Why on earth are you allowing Leeds, a relegation side?
Sorry, go on. Sorry.
Leeds with the relegation side leads with one of the most rambunctious, fiery, passionate fan bases in the world. At that environment, why are you giving them any bit of hope? The game was over. It was 2-0. Just don't slide.
Do you know what the West?
And then you wonder why Real Madrid doesn't want him anymore. This is one of my favorite players. I said he was better than Saliba up until 12 months ago. Not even, maybe 6. Like, what are you doing?
And that would have been mad as well, because there's certain things about Saliba's game that I'm not a fan of. Do you know what?
It doesn't matter. Saliba does not have this highlight reel of mistakes. There's at least 4 games that he has directly caused mistakes that have cost us points. At least 4.
Do you know
at least 4.
Do you know what the worst part about that moment is? Yeah, the ball was going out.
The ball's going out. The ball's going out. And then since I'm on my Konate tirade, after his head is gone from giving up the pen and awakening the crowd, on the second goal, he is the closest defender to Stoch before he gets the ball. He drops back to try and create his line again when you're already in the fucking 18.
I did that.
You drop off. There's no midfielder to be found within 5 yards.
Mm.
And then, this encapsulates my problem. I can't stand Curtis Jones. 70% of the time he's on the field. 70% of the time. And the 30% showed up in that game up until that moment where he got cooked.
Mm.
Anton Stach is slow. He's not agile. What are we doing?
When I saw that, I'm like, huh, what the hell just happened? I swear, wasn't there Kanate and like one other player in front of him as well? And I think they both tried to block it, but they turned their back on their ball. Or am I mistaken? Do I remember that goal differently?
There were 3 defenders there.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, they did turn their back. Curtis Jones, Kanate, and I want to say it was either McAllister or Van Dijk. One of those.
Crazy.
And I say Kanate to say time and time again, Shaq, I come on the show, I complain about 4 starters. Salah, McAllister, Kanate, Gakpo. Salah is now out of the lineup. Gakpo is still shit, ruining our attacks. Kanate is still making mistakes, ruining our defense. And Maka is still slow and unathletic and unable to keep our midfield controlled anymore.
Mm.
I look at this and I ask all the fans that say slot out. I understand that you can't just say, well, what's better or how do you improve? Change is necessary. I understand that. But I want someone to create a formula that provides us success in the short term and the long term, whether it's with slot or without slot, and tell me how that doesn't involve moving on 4 or 5 players from this team. It doesn't.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I just wanna because I kind of want to delve a little further into the bombshell that Salah dropped yesterday on Norwegian TV, and I believe I was watching. Who was I watching? Wasn't that Anfield? Who was I watching, bro? It was Coppish, and there was this whole deliberation. You know, are these comments real? Is it fake? Is it AI? They had the video up, and Salah's ears was looking red. So I don't know. People thought it was AI or something. And then was it Indy Kaler that dropped it, and then I saw Sky Sports drop it, and I'm like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He really came out and said, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get the Yeah, I don't think there's the whole like bit by bit. Hold on a sec. Why is it not? What happened for this? What happened for this? Right, here we go. So I just wanna, let's let the people them see. Just 1, 2. So basically, he said that I don't think I am a problem. I am not fighting for my position every day because I have earned it. I am not bigger than the club. I am not bigger than anything, but I have earned it. It is what it is. Football, you never know, but I don't accept this situation. I have done so much for this club. I am sorry. I love Erling Haaland. I love him, but I am the current top scorer in the Premier League. Most recent Golden Boot winner. I won the league in No way! I did not see this part. No,
bro, he's crashing out, bro.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I did not see that part. No, whoa,
bro,
whoa.
He's dropping his stats, bro. Like that's crazy.
No,
bro, he said, "Check my resume, bro." Like, come on, dog. Come on.
Tokyo is Mohammed. Tokyo is. I know I get onto you in that, but Tokyo is. Do you know what? Yeah, look, jokes aside, yeah. It is a bit. What can I say? It is a bit narcissistic, but I like the fact that players got a bit of personality and they can, do you know what I mean, speak out on stuff. Because no matter what you think of Salah and his shin dribbles, Do you know what I mean? He has produced a whole lot, and he's a Premier League legend. So look, I'm not a Liverpool fan in it, so I can't be mad at that. I'm not emotionally invested in the situation in it. Do you know what I mean? But I just like the fact that a player is just being themselves. This should be a common thing. Just people just talking. But anyway, let's I'm not a Liverpool fan. My opinion don't matter. But I gotta read this again. I am sorry. I love Erling Haaland. I love him, but I am the current top scorer in the Premier League, most recent Golden Boot winner. I won the league in style. Damn. Absolutely, it hurts me. What I have done, it hurts. I know the club as well. I have been here for many years. Tomorrow, Jamie Carragher is going to criticize me, but that's fine. I heard that part. Um, what else? Nah, there was other things that he said. So I don't know why I'm not seeing the. Oh, here we go. I am scoring more than anyone in this generation since I came to the Premier League. I don't think anyone else scored more. Can I give an example? It's silly. Harry Kane was not scoring for 10 games at Tottenham. Maybe he got one or two. Everyone in the media was Harry will score for sure. Now it is Mo needs to be on the bench. Oh. Hey, we
Like,
gonna
like,
hey.
brother, why are you
Hey. Go
mentioning
on,
Harry
go on, go on.
Kane, bro? I like that's what bothers me. Like, I feel like he has a right to speak up, and I understand where he's coming from, where he feel like he's been done dirty, and they're doing him wrong. Like, I understand that. But like you bringing up Harry Kane, like I hate bad comparisons and bad analogies. I hate it.
I hear it. I hear it. Let's see. There's one in particular that I'm looking for. It seems to me I would say, oh, here we go. It seems to me I would say that someone doesn't want me in the club. Um, I don't know if someone wants me out. Don't put words in my mouth, please. It's just how it feels. I asked. I think it's talking about slot here. I asked, but I didn't see an explanation. I knew I wasn't going to play. It's just take it and swallow it. Pause. Hey, yo. But here's the thing, though, Mohammed. Yeah, you're not swallowing it because you're out here talking to
Whoa.
Norwegian TV. You know what I mean? So you get me? Like you're spitting it out. Pause. Hey, yo. Do you know what I mean? So it's just Arnie told me I wasn't
Yeah,
playing
bro, he
yesterday. I knew I
contradicts
wasn't.
himself. He's like, I'm fine and I'll support the team
Mm,
and I'm happy. But it's like, all right, if that's the case, then
mm.
why are you speaking out? But
No, 100%. So when he said he's in my head, why should it end this way? 5 months ago, I was winning awards. Now, why go in this direction? Everyone in the team is not in this form, but I am the one who has to defend himself. There is no relationship. It was a very good relationship. Now there is no relationship. No, no. I don't feel let down by my teammates. These guys, they know how much I love them. They know how much I support them, even inside before the game, after the game. I'm an experienced player. I've been in their position. I always support them. I always give them experience. But no, no. The players, they're not connected to the situation. Even they support me so much. So there's just much love between us as players and respect. Hold on. Even they support me so much. What do you make of that last bit there, Lick? Even they support me that much. You think it's a thing of lost the dressing room and everyone just
uh,
on Salah side right now?
um, if he has lost the dressing room, he would be fired. So I don't
Mm,
know. That's my thing.
mm. Do you think, yeah, because he also mentioned, yeah, and the reason why I wanted to harness on that particular point because he mentioned that it seems like there's someone, yeah, that doesn't want me at the club. Do you think there's a possibility that I don't know, maybe it's Edwards, whoever it is, yeah? Do you think there's someone or Richard Hughes? Do you think there's someone in the club, yeah, that's kind of wanna put they wanna put Salah in the limelight and they kind of want to put him in a bad light, so it makes it easier for him to move on. because they see that they've given him all this money and that. Because I'm pretty sure, aside from the basic wage, there's probably a lot of bonuses in this contract as well, and et cetera, et cetera. Do you think they've seen his performances and they're like, oh, we need to do something about this? Or maybe there's been interest from Saudi and they're like, oh, what do you think? Do you think that's a possibility, or is it just Salah just crashing out and the manager just doing fuckery?
Say that again for me.
Now, I was asking, yeah, do you think there's any validity in him saying it seems like there's someone at the club that wants me out, like i.e. they've
Yeah,
seen it like, oh
I
really?
feel like Edwards and Hughes, mainly Edwards. I feel like he's pissed because he had to go against his rules to re-sign Salah and Van Dijk, and now it's blowing up in his face.
Mm.
But yeah, fool me once, fool me twice. I
Mm.
I I, I think that call is coming up top because just what we're seeing in press releasings, I feel like there would be more heat on Slot. Like the heat on Slot is coming from the fan base. It's not coming from the board.
No, facts, and it seems like a lot of I don't know if that certain pundits like Jamie Carragher or whatnot, don't know if they're in the club's pocket or they're voice of the club, but do you know what I mean? They come out and they speak on Salah. I don't really hear them speak on the manager too tough. So yeah, that's an interesting thing, man. That's
And and these aren't great results, but we have noticed an uptick in results since he's left the lineup. That's probably the worst part
mm,
about it. Whether or not it's horrible looking draws that we shouldn't be looking for and our standards have dropped because we were the champs last year. From a point standpoint, we have improved. And so I think that's keeping him in the job. But if he would have lost either of these draws that we had, if we would have lost either of those games, he was gone. I'm telling you that right now. I think the slight hint of form, and also, thank you, Arsenal, the fact that the gap in the Prem, whether it's title or top four, we're still only three. We're a 5 game win streak from being back in any ambition that we want.
mm,
Well, like that's how I look at it right now. So I feel like the club is looking at it that way too. And so as long as there's hints of improvement without us dropping points or not dropping points, losing games, and that gap getting too big, I think we're fine. But no objective outside of like the title race is gone to this point in the season so far. So that's why he's not fired.
so what next
But
then? What next?
the Inter
God.
game's next. If we get blown out by Inter, he's gone. Like we have to get a result against Inter. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Every game he's fighting for his job right now.
If Slot was to get sacked, yeah, what direction do you think the club should go in, i.e., get an interim or get a long term straight away? If it is an interim, who would you get? And if it is long term, who would you get?
I have to know. I'm going to caveat this and say I have to know where we are when he gets fired. Time of the year, is the window still open? What our place is, yada yada yada. But ideally, ideally, you want an interim manager because that allows you to compartmentalize the season and kind of like I said last week or the week before, kind of having like chapters of a story. It provides you with another stop chapter. So you can say if you get Gerard, I don't have confidence in his tactics currently. Love Stevie G. But if you bring in a Gerard, he'll do the whole bring the camaraderie back vibes thing. It allows you to give players a proper send off if they are leaving, right? Now the Salah transition works a little bit better. You can try and save the relationship, yada yada yada. And then you start fresh in the summer. And you also with the interim manager, you remove you remove the onus on having him have an input in the squad. With an interim manager, you can take the reins for January and say, well, this is what I view the club needs moving forward, like for Hughes and Edwards.
Nah, fairs, man. Fairs. Real quick, Twisted Fate is saying man is 33, he needs to grow the fuck up and show the younger ones for the future how to act, and when you simply are playing well, put your head down and become good again, not interview and cry. And FYI, I said the exact same about Ronaldo, a United legend, before anyone says anything. I do think it's kind of a similar situation. I just think that at that point, yeah, Ronaldo was like cooked, and United were doing better in that moment in comparison to the moment that Liverpool is going through now. I know there's been a slight uptake in form with Salah out of the team, but it ain't been great. You know what I mean? It's a draw against Leeds, and you was the other team again? Was it Sunderland?
Sunderland.
Yeah, and I know well, my fan base said, "Oh, Sunderland tough game." Yeah, nah, you gotta be, you know what I mean? You gotta be catching W's against them. Look, me personally, yeah, it was a bit narcissistic from Salah. I do think he needs to have some self awareness. But what I also do understand that there are multiple other players that are not performing well and probably hasn't been taken out of the team. Well, I say other players. I think mostly really and truly is Gakpo. Chiesa continues to get disrespected.
Bro,
I
I feel so bad
I,
for Chiesa. And
yeah.
this is where I do get on slot because Chiesa saved this motherfucker's job last week and can't get a sniff of the starting lineup over Gakpo. Can't get a
Mm,
sniff. That's embarrassing.
nah, I hear it, man. I hear it, man. Listen, big up Shaka Link, big up Gunner, man. In the chat, man said Shaka's 30. Not yet, man. Stop trying to push my age, man. You know what I mean? Next year, next year. You get me, man. Said Garnacho is crazy. Semenyo for me.
Bro,
I get
Nems, I
what
was
Link
making
was
an example.
I get what Link was saying. That you're right. You don't. That's it. Do you know what? I'm glad I clicked on that because here's my thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Don't get me wrong. You would want different profiles in your wide attackers in it. Do you know what I mean? For example, I think Saka and Trossard, these are guys that more like to cut in a bit more, etc. And now
Hmm
we've got like Weke and Martinelli, guys who want to take on their fullback and go on the outside at times. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I get your point, but I mean, look at the fullbacks that you have. I mean, Robertson, Kirkez. I know Frimpong's had his injury issues and whatnot, but obviously you brought in a Frimpong. You've got Connor Bradley. I mean, you could also make the argument that your fullbacks could be the one to create that width most of the time in it. Do you know what I mean? That you could make that argument. Do you know what I mean?
Right, but you can't. So no, and we did that against Leeds, and I appreciated it. But there's no one on the other like there's no one running behind outside of them, and so if we don't have prolonged periods of possession or
Mm,
like really good counterattacks, we're not going to be able to find them in those situations enough, right?
mm,
And on the other side, if you have overlapping fullbacks, you can't be playing with people that don't press one in situations, and we can't press with our lineup, and two that don't help the wing back that's having to get up and down the field with cover. Like
mm.
Szoboszlai's playing on the right, one because he needs to be in the lineup, but two because he's just willing to do the running back and tracking to help whoever's at right back. It's that simple. Like if Salah still had legs, he would be in the lineup. It's not like, but
I hear it.
he can't track back.
I hear it, and I guess Gakpo does a little bit of that. Twisted Fate is saying Gakpo has their most goals and assists this season so far, Shaps.
Exactly, and that's the problem. That is the problem.
Yeah, but you know me, yeah. Like I'm not a numbers man. I watch this guy and he continuously ignores the left back when they're in a better position to try and put a cross in. He cuts in and then like 50, 60 times he shoots and it's either in space with the aliens or I don't know, it's in the crowd or whatever in it. Do you know what I mean? He's I barely even see him crush, but he's not even really good at that. Do you know what I mean? I remember there was one crush, yeah, for Mohamed Salah. I can't remember what game it was, but I think he was into Gakpo, and I think Gakpo hit the post or something. That level, just that one bit of creativity, I've never seen that from Gakpo. Never. I watch this guy all the times, and I'm like, what do you do for the team? Like, what do you do?
He
It's
stays
just
wide.
cut and
That's the only
shoot.
thing. Yeah, he's literally he
Holds
just
the way,
stays wide.
cut in.
Yeah, that's it. Holds
And
the
it's
whip.
like, well, if you're gonna do that 100 times in a season, bro, if we're like 14 games in and you're gonna do that 10 times every game, that's 140 times. Of course you're gonna have fucking GNA.
That's
Of
what I'm
course.
saying. Every attack, we don't
And
have a
you apply
right-sided
for
attacker
anything
that's
now.
confident right now. Everything has to go to Gakpo. He's the only player that's supposed to hold their width, so he always gets the ball on the left touchline and is able to cut in. At some
Mm.
point, you're right. It has to work at some point.
And here's the thing. You're not getting taken out for doing your bullshit. You are encouraged to keep doing your bullshit. It's like Bruno Fernandez plays every game, is on all the set pieces, loves to spam it in. No
Hmm.
wonder why he gets a decent amount of assists.
Yeah,
He got an assist the other day for a 5 yard pass from a free kick. But guess what? He's on every free kick. So even if there is a set piece routine, if you play it short, hey, he's on them anyways. So of course man's gonna get
exactly.
numbers. It's the same thing.
You know,
Bro, those
Gak.
two players, man.
I think Isak has less than 10 shots on target the entire season for us,
Nasty, nasty,
right?
nasty.
Like I would love for people to look at the shooting numbers, but I can tell you off my head the top three are going to be Gakpo, Hugo, and Sabosla,
Mm.
and maybe Salah.
It's mad. No, 100%. I'm not a numbers man either, but I see why Slot is playing them right now. A side that's struggling to win games, score. They need to play people that are scoring at the moment. Shows
Been twisted. That's why I feel so hard done by. I feel like I'm in between a rock and a hard place. Pause. We're like, I understand both sides of the argument. I don't know the solution in any way just because of all the things that are happening at the same time right now. Like our four senior players are all having the worst form of their life at the same time. We lost Jota. That's very tragic. Very tragic. We didn't complete our signings this window, and then the new signings have been hurt. We're not up to speed.
oh, not the
This
right side. But that's another conversation. I'm just saying.
Let me get out of here, man.
Nah, no worries about that. I was gonna ask you on City real quick before I wrap up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got anything to say about that? I didn't watch the game. I was too heartbroken to do so and contemplating life. So
I
yeah.
just, as the hater I am,
Mhm.
I look at this weekend, and I'm, I'm depressed. It's like I think this league is very much for the taking, and I thought we would have been the team that just like this should have been our back-to-back year. Man City's defense just isn't it. It's not. It's not. And they will stay in the race because they're just going to bully these teams. And
Mm,
I think for you guys are in trouble if you don't beat them.
mm,
Like you guys won the first leg, right? Or do you guys tie? You guys won.
no, true, man.
You drew. You need to
At
take four
home,
points. Yeah, you
at
drew at home.
home.
Like you have to win at City now.
Yeah, we ain't beating them. We ain't beating them at the Emirates. Why do you think after we conceded that goal, I sat down in the spot for 40 minutes contemplating life? Why do you think we ain't beating
And
them at the
this is
Emirates?
why.
We ain't got the minerals for that. It's got to be everyone else. But I keep hearing, yeah, oh, but it's Aston Villa. They were in good form, huh? We're supposed to be the best team in the league. I'm sorry that we're back in Arsenal now, but obviously it's a title race, isn't it? But Link, do you know what pisses me off? Yeah, do you know what pisses me off? Yeah, when Arsenal brothers, yeah, are telling me, why are people acting like it's the end of the world? Motherfucker, nobody's acting like it's the end of the world. But guess what? Fresh after a last minute defeat, yeah, man are going to be pissed off. That's not acting like it's the end of the world. But guess what, people? Guess what, people? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Man City are winners and they have players that have won. Liverpool, no matter what you want to say about them, they are winners. They have players that have won. We ain't. We have the most to prove. This is why we can't be going up against teams like Sunderland and saying, oh, but I understand because it's a tough away game and they're in good form. Look at the money they spent. Motherfucker, they're a newly promoted team. And you want me to be understandable? Oh, because they're big and physical. Get the fuck out of there. And I didn't watch it, but I got to see midgets like Bernardo Silva and Foden come up against these man and slap them 3-0. Huh? We're supposed to have a better defense than them, but they can keep it cleany. Huh? Get the fuck out of there, man. No, do you know what, Link? Yeah, because I'm gonna just go on a rant, and I know you probably need to go. I know you're smiling, but it's bringing this city thing, yeah. I can't lie.
Hey,
It's mad,
and you know what? And I
mad.
almost mentioned, I
Oh,
almost
man.
forgot to mention this on stream. Arsenal fans, Arsenal fans, all of you, the 10 that are watching, the ones that'll see this, not necessarily for Shaq, but Arsenal fans in general. You always said you weren't worried about Liverpool. Even last year when we won it, I'm not worried about Liverpool in the title race. I'm more worried about City. I'd rather Liverpool be chasing us than City. Well, guess what? You're in your worst nightmare. Liverpool is nowhere near the title race. You don't have to worry about us. It's City on your ass. Pause. It's City. So while y'all are doing at least we don't have to worry about Liverpool, well, now you got your worst nightmare. Enjoy. Enjoy. Y'all are living your worst nightmare right now. You got City on your ass. You guys got injuries left and right. The Arsenal injury crisis is back. Yeah, I know all that y'all be talking about.
But
Have fun.
Link, but Link, do you know what? Do you know what it? But no, but Link. Do you know what it is though? We played all our difficult games already. That's the
Mm-hmm.
narrative that they're running now. I swear to God,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I love my Arsenal
Mm-hmm.
brothers and sisters, but I swear to God, yeah, you don't know a fucking thing about winning. I swear to God, you man don't know a fucking thing about winning. I swear to this shit don't matter. Everyone plays the same teams. Everyone does.
Yep. Yep.
It's not Link. How many times, yeah, do we have to get backhanded before we actually fucking learn? It's jarring. Oh, we went to Stamford Bridge and it's a good point. Are you fucking mad? These man were 10 man for 60 minutes. And then it finally, bro, and then the lack of attacking powers that every motherfucker's been talking about finally comes to beat us in the ass. Oh, but it's Villa away. They're a tough team. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, listen, if you need to run, yeah, you can, you know what I mean? Do you know what? Fuck that. No, I'm not running. I'm eating my dinner. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. But I can't lie, I can't lie, Link. Yeah, City's got man rattled still. Just the mentioning of these man has got, it's just, And then my fan base just has all the fucking excuses in the world and reasonings in the world. Look, Link, I know you need to get off, man. Listen, love for jumping on my brother. I don't know if you're still there.
Love. I'm still here. I'm still here. Love, brother.
Nah, but yeah, man, love for jumping on, man. Big up
Enjoy the title race.
chat. Yeah, where the sun don't shine, my guy. Yeah. Should have told man, enjoy 8th place, mate. You and them. You know what I mean? You and them enjoy 8th place, blood. Enjoy your goat crashing out. Enjoy that shit. You know what I mean? But listen, big up that drummer 67. Big up Twisted Fate 75. Big up Roblox. I know he's not here no more. Big up Nems. I'm forgetting some names, man. Why is my mind going mad right now? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, big up Mustafa as well. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone, man. Make sure you Smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you guys, I don't know where Yas is today. I don't know where he is today, but big up Yas and T 10 times. Make sure you man are subscribing to them at Sports Uncensored 4K. Link in the description. But yeah, man, I don't know. Arsenal gunner, man, as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't know that drama. I said that drama. You're Arsenal, man. I don't know how you feel, but look, I get people. We're all different in it, and I get different people are gonna react differently to certain situations. I understand that, but I don't know. Every time we drop points here, and I'm disappointed or I'm pissed off, or not even just myself, just any other fan like myself, we get told we're acting like it's the end of the world. No, it's not the end of the world. It's not, but we've been here before. We are allowed to be pissed. Big up Eros in the building. We are allowed to be pissed. You should never, and this is what I'm saying, yeah, with my fan base, we don't understand what winning is. We don't understand, especially as a football club, yeah, that's got everything to prove. This team, these players, this manager, we've got everything to prove. There should never, 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 ever, 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 ever be a situation where you're going for the title and you understand dropping points. Never. It could be Man City at the Emirates. You should never understand that shit. Never. And you know what, Twisted, yeah? And you know what? And this is where I might be a bit of a wrong'un. Because I feel like doing this now. Like I said, I understand people are going to react different. If you're not mad and you still believe in the thing, cool. Go and do what you do. But then you want to tell man not to be pissed. And it's not like a day has gone past, 2 days have gone past. Man are telling me this 5 minutes after the final whistle. Man are acting like it's the end of the world. Motherfucker. Like, big up E-Ross. Everything is always rosy in the garden with the Arsenal fan base until the end of the season when it really hits. This is what I'm saying. It's like, I can't be upset until the end of the season. It's mad. I agree. We always make excuses. Always. How the fuck? Nah, even that sound in the game is still rattling me. How the hell are we going to say it's understandable that we drop points to a newly promoted team? Are you skunked? Are you injecting heroin into your bloodstream? Is that why you're so mellow? And the one thing that I can say is, at least Man City have something consistent about them. And that's attacking prowess. We don't have anything consistent about us anymore. Because the set pieces ain't banging the same. And our defensive players keep getting injured. So we don't even have that to be consistent about anymore. That Shaq is unacceptable. I know you, Ross, man. I know. Just jarring. I'm allowed to be mad. I'm allowed to be mad. We could have won the league if we didn't draw to this team. The team you said it's not the end of the world about. That's what it'd be like. Shaq. Fat! Twisted! I couldn't have said it any better. I could not have said it any better. We could, and I'm going to repeat that for those not watching the screen. We could have won the league if we didn't draw to this team. The team you said it's not the end of the world about. And you know what, Twisted, yeah? This is our 4th season challenging for the league, and we still don't get it, you know? We still don't get it. We still don't get it. Like I said, I understand that some men are going to be a bit more calm about things and they're not going to lose their head. Me, like, I'll be honest with people, when it comes to Arsenal Football Club, when it comes to football in general, I'm a bit of a madman. I can accept that people are different and people would react differently. But then you're going to tell me I'm acting like it's the end of the world. That's what you're going to do. In the moment, you want to say, "Oh, it's not that deep." Like, "Oh, yeah, we'll come back." "Oh, this game was difficult," and then, like what Twisted said, at the end of the season, you're gonna go back and say, "Well, if we didn't drop points in that game, we would have won the league. Oh, we were so close." Huh? You fucking all right, mate? It's jarring, man. Absolutely jarring. Do you know what I mean? Listen, it's big up and fuck Man City at the same time, but big them up because, and Man City fans have been saying this, man. Like they just need to stay in touch and distance because whatever you want to say about their defense, their attack is consistent. Now I understand. I still think there are other players that need to contribute more because it wasn't too long ago that Haaland was the only player that had more than one goal for them. That was only the other day. So yeah, 100%. Like a Foden probably does need to step up more. Maybe a Doku when it comes to scoring goals. But guess what? Doku, he's finding Erling Haaland a lot more. So he's doing better on a creative side, and when it comes to supplying their striker, Turkey. Do you know what? Yeah, guys, I've been so pressed. Yeah, I haven't even seen the highlights yet. Apparently, Turkey did a mad thing. Do you know what I mean? I watched Leon games for Ryan Turkey, and I'm seeing putting in balls on a sixpence for Lacazette. But he's a baller. I think he's been in a bit in and out the team. He's been injured quite a bit as well, but he's still got like 5 assists. So yeah, maybe other man ain't scoring goals like that. I know Foden's got like 3 or 4 now. I know other man might not be scoring goals like that, but they also have technical quality to make sure that they're gonna find certain players. I don't know if you man remember, but in the first half, Marino, simple slide rule pass for Saka and he overhits it. Just that level of quality, like we don't have an abundance. And the one man that, and the one man that can do that, half the fan base has got an agenda against. In Odegaard. It's just yeah, man. 2 points behind now. We can't keep goals out. We can't keep clean sheets. And we struggle to score more than a goal in a game. Well done, Arsenal. Fucking well done. Turkey is a bad man. I told everyone this. They laughed because of works. No, facts. And the thing is, do you know what? I'll be real. I did watch Turkey more than Verts in it. Um, but I also did because my thing with Turkey, especially in a Pep system, my thing was that he wouldn't really get G&A like that. But Verts, because I see a man drop a shoulder, slap it top bins from outside the box, and he does more things in the final third. Like I did think that Verts would have been more productive, but oh, how was I wrong? I thought Turkey was a better footballer. Sure, I like Ryan Turkey more than Florian Verts. Sure, but I just thought that Verts would have been more productive because I think he's more in the final third. Whereas I think Turkey, he would drop deep into pockets, humiliate a man, and then pop it off kind of thing. You get me? But nah, man, this ain't. We need to fix up. Arsenal Football Club, we need to fix up because these City man and I don't know Twisted. I can't remember if he was here. Eros, I can't remember if he was here, but it was one of our Friday shows, and James asked me, yeah, and this was before we played Man City, and I think this was when the transfer window either just closed or was about to close, and he asked me, who would you say would win the league? And I said, if Man City beat us, I'm going Man City. If not, then it's still in the balance. Maybe Liverpool edges it. This is what I said. Because as much as I think we got a good defense, well, I think we got a top defense actually with everyone fit. As much as I think we have good attackers, we don't have any attacker off the top level. We don't have that shit. When I say to people, yeah, I was on big up emotion with sports, yeah. When I was on that channel, I said, "Raw, like Saka's not world class." Man in the chat had me like I'm a madman. I think the brother's got like 5 goals in this calendar year. And again, I'm not a numbers man, but that's one of the reasons why they say he's world class. Ain't been doing much of that of late. Last season, no one got 10 Premier League goals for us. I think Havertz was still top of that table. On 9. Or maybe it was Trossard or Martinelli. One of them, I can't remember. And Havertz was injured for months. It's just, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then when I have these concerns, yeah, there's certain Arsenal, man. They will look at me like I'm a madman. And I'm like, I don't know what you guys see, but as much as at one point, I'm like, the attack is doing all right, but we could do better. But when I say they ain't great, they look at me like I'm a madman. When I flip out or when I react negatively over every drop points, they look at me like I'm a madman. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, ain't we been there before? You man never seen a title race before? You don't take any game for granted. And I know people, like, you're not going to win 38 games in a season. It's not going to happen. But you're trying to win a title. You're supposed to be the best team in the country. You're supposed to accumulate 85 to 90 plus points. No drop points should be understandable. The only drop points that should be somewhat understandable is if you've already mathematically won the league already. But listen, people, I'm going to get out of there, man. Saka is overrated in my opinion. I agree. Don't worry, Shaq. Amorim just more wins than Slot. Has more wins than Slot in 2025. Yeah, that's nasty, you know. That's nasty. I really do think that them man need to move him on. But yeah, Slot in, Amorim in, all of that stuff. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Love for the love for tuning in. But yeah, man's gonna get out of there, man. And until next time, obviously, you definitely see us before the Bruges game. You know, hopefully me and James can get together, do a stream, because I would love to know what he thinks in depth. Obviously, speak to man off camera, but you get me. It's not an hour long stream, innit? So I would love to get more of an insight from him. Yeah, understand. But yeah, people, listen, man. Big up, man. Big up, and salute.